Hello everyone. Welcome to presentation for project management course. Every Wednesday after the project management class, we meet with team members to decide how we should proceed with the project, what content would be, and which task these contents would be assigned to. As you can see, team members divided like team leader Zekeriya Özdemir, system engineer Ömer Faruk Çiftçi, hardware engineer Hamza Kayar, software engineer Samet Demirer. First of all, according to the design subject, we need to mention about what is the nanosecond pulse and where we can use this device. By generating pulses at the nanosecond level, high-frequency electronic circuits, radar system and communication application can be tested. We can use this device on the engineering operation like that radar systems, communication systems, electronic test and measurements, laser and optical applications and scientific research. As you can see, we divided by the section like software, hardware and system. And now my crew members talk about their sections.
Hello, I am Ömer and I am system engineer of the team. First, you can see the requirements defined according to customer needs for our system. A high-speed signal generator should be used to operate at frequencies around 1 GHz. It is required to have a user-friendly interface and be wirelessly controlled via Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. Additionally, the system must be lightweight and compact to ensure easy portability and should be designed with cost-effective hardware components. During the development process, after fulfilling both software and hardware requirements, we follow these steps. First, the software algorithm is tested in a simulation environment. Next, hardware-in-the-loop test is performed to observe how the software interacts with physical hardware. Finally, after integrating all components, a system-in-the-loop test is conducted to validate the overall system performance. Here you can see the project flowchart. Software algorithms are developed and hardware components are selected according to system requirements. Once the design completed, the necessary tests are performed and all system components are integrated. In the final stage, mass production begins and the product is delivered to the customer. Based on the customer feedback, the system requirements are reviewed and improvements are made accordingly. Thank you.
Okay, hi everyone. As the authorized engineer of the hardware field of our project, I am responsible for designing the hardware infrastructure of high-speed electronic circuits and cars. Now I will briefly talk about the hardware design part of the pulse signal generator with nanosecond pulse width. First of all, timing control plays a very critical role in digital circuit design. I will check this with high frequency counters. Fast and parallel processing can be performed with FPGA. I will ensure that pulses are produced at the right time by programming logic gates, counters and timer on the FPGA. ASICs can also be used for higher accuracy and efficiency. I will provide central control of our digital circuit using a microcontroller. The counters I just explained with will help the microcontroller. I aim to control the shape and amplitude of the signal with analog circuit design. High frequency oscillator have a very important role here. I will eliminate frequency noise that I don't want in the system by using analog filters. In this way, I will ensure the transmission of the pulse signal at the correct frequency. I prefer to use amplification to bring the amplitude of my output signal to the level I want. I will create signal and power paths in the PCB design. Thus, PCB production begins and the system is checked through shortened testing stages. Errors are removed. The system reaches its final state by making adjustments. Now I turn the word over to our software manager.
Hello, I am Samet Demirer. I am a software engineer in this project. A mobile application and microcontroller software are required to control the device via a smartphone and ensure that our device operates with the desired features. Under these main headings, we will examine the software aspect of our project. First, we will develop a smartphone application that allows users to interact with ease and communicate wirelessly with the device. Next, we will establish a Bluetooth or Wi-Fi connection to send command to the device. A critical task after the application phase is microcontroller software. This software will receive and process the data sent from the mobile application. Our next important task is the testing phase, ensuring that we deliver an error-free product to the user. In this phase, we will examine the data communication between the application and the device, check for any errors in the generated signals, and debug any issues. Finally, one of our fundamental responsibilities is to optimize the system. We have coded to be efficient, fast, low in power consumption, and cost effective. These tasks are critical to ensuring that the device operates correctly and efficiently.